I'm Dan O'Leary, broker and lead appraiser here at Asset Real Estate Services, and this is your El Paso Market Watch for the month of June. Well, we scorched them in June. 713 sales reported from the Association of Realtors. That's up 38% from last year and up 58% from last month's 452 sales. I think we're definitely looking at the tail end of the scramble to reach the June 30th deadline for the tax incentives, which, by the way, has been extended another 60 days. So all you mortgage and title company people who haven't slept in 3 weeks, you can go home and get some rest. The average sales price was $148,444, up slightly from last month's $147,922, and still down from the average sales price for all of 2009 of $151,052. A large number of homes came on the market last month, and even though we had 713 sales, inventory rose to 3,725. So with last month's sales numbers, that would mean that we have 522 months of inventory. But since those sales numbers are unnaturally large, I'll be using a running 6-month sales average. Anyway, we're going to be calling it 7.7 months worth of inventory. Some news from FHA. They announced their new Form 1004D. It's an appraisal update form. It can be used to update an existing appraisal one time. They also announced a 1-year waiver on the 90-day flipping prohibition. Guidelines and more information on both of these can be found at HUD.org. So we talked last month about pricing homes to sell and how important it is in a buyer's market to price ahead of the market, because the market's not moving up and gobbling up all the inventory. When it's moving up, sales are just a matter of time. Instead, in a buyer's market, prices will stay flat or actually go lower, and some homes will never sell. So let's talk about the right way to price a home. The process usually begins with some type of analysis of comparable properties that have sold in the neighborhood. Real estate agents do CMAs, and those are comparative market analysis. But if you're not careful, those can be flawed, but that's not the topic for today. Anyway, let's assume that we have good comparable sales and that they are indicating a value of $150,000. The problem is that this is historical information about what happened in the past and may or may not represent what homes are going to sell for in the future. There is a way, and there's one more step that's necessary that can help us to peer out into the future, and that is to do a competitive analysis. What we do in a competitive analysis is we look at all the homes on the market in the market area or the neighborhood that are similar to the subject. Now, neighborhood is not the same thing as a subdivision. Neighborhoods usually are smaller and they have more similar types homes. So we take a look at all the homes on the market in the neighborhood, and then what we do is we rank them according to price from lower to highest. Next, we draw a line where our market analysis shows our value to be. And then secondly, we move all the homes down below the line that are either in superior condition, have superior quality, or superior location. Those all get moved below the line. So if you're serious about doing this, what you do is you drive your comps, and it's going to tell you everything you need to know about your comps. Now we're going to need one more piece of information, and that is how many homes sold, how many homes were closed in the last 6 months in the neighborhood. We divide that number by 6, and that's how many homes were sold per month. Most neighborhoods right now are selling between 1 and 3 homes here in El Paso. Okay, so let's say, for instance, that our CMA shows an average price of $150,000. And there were 24 active listings in the neighborhood, 12 of which were superior, meaning they were lower priced or better condition or better quality. Those are all below the line. And we had 9 homes sold and closed in the last 6 months in the whole area. So that gives us an absorption rate of 1.5 homes per month. Okay, so here's the reality. If there were 12 homes that are priced better, they should sell before yours, period. Now, don't fool yourself or justify. This whole exercise is about dealing with reality. I guarantee if 2 homes are exactly the same, I'll buy the less expensive home every time. So with 12 homes to sell at 1.5 homes per month, it will take between 8 and 9 months to sell this home. So we got to ask ourselves, how long do we have before we must sell? And so let's say we come up with an answer of we need to sell within 4 months, not 8. So what we must do is we must reprice. So what we do is we look again at our comps and we go up 6 properties, because those will be the 6 that will sell at that 4-month time frame, and we're showing a new price point. And that price point is, say, $138,000. There's a big difference between the 138 and the 150. But what we're dealing with is the reality of what a 4-month sale looks like. Because here's the rub. It's not just about the properties on the market right now. It's that every month new properties will come on the market. Some are going to be priced superior to yours. Here's my rule of thumb for you realtors. I wouldn't take a listing that has over 8 months worth of marketing time because it probably never will sell. That's just my 2 cents. If you're interested in a presentation of this technique and methodology, call my office. The number's listed down below. And if you're looking at pricing your home, you can sign up for my free comparable sale information at homevaluesep.com. Well, that's it for June. If you like the information, you can subscribe for free down below. And if you know anyone who might need this information, please feel free to forward it to them. Till next time, ciao.